Slow key, and I say I am Mr. Superfax. All right, man, let's talk about this guy, man. This guy, Drake, I don't even think it's debatable. I think that Drake has the worst fall off in rap history, period. Um, and it's like if you remember him from back in the day when everybody was making fun of him and calling him a cornball, it's like his whole energy got reversed or reverted back to that energy. He's back to being that cornball. He just did a live stream with this weird ass looking dude, and I always say this, like, you know what I mean? I understand they saying that he was promoting stake, which is like some gambling bullshit. And the majority, I guess, the people that own stake, I guess they own kick. So, he was streaming with the dude with the blonde hair, this clown. I mean, just weirdo looking, like just weirdo looking dudes, man. Just weirdo looking dudes, androgynous looking people. Like, no disrespect to them, but it's just like this dude is running around. The context is this guy is a mob boss and he'll get you whacked, right? And all of these things and stuff. Drake will have you on first 48, but then every time you see him, he's around these weird looking people. I mean, everybody in OVO looks weird. You saw them playing basketball and shit. They just look very um very friendly and accommodating and nice, so I don't get it. But so this guy goes on there and then he's talking about he's going on a tour to Australia. I guess it's at the same time the Super Bowl is going on. And so he's out the country. He don't even want to be in America, when Kendrick, and he's gonna be watching. He's gonna be watching. The thing where Drake fucked up, man, where Drake fucked up is he listen, he's not like us. He was not raised as an American black nigga. He was not raised that way. I don't care what he say in his songs and all of that shit. He was not raised that way. Um, like even Kendrick says in some of his songs, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a certain attitude that's forced upon us, and demeanor and certain personality traits that's forced upon you when you're raised by, you know what I'm saying, niggas, when you raised in the nigga community, you know what I'm saying. um and he's just not it. The way the dude carries himself, he's just a cornball. He's corny as fuck. He had a good run, you know what I'm saying? He had a very good run. He was able to, for some reason, these entertainers like Rick Ross and Drake, and I mean, the list goes on and on and on. They're allowed to just, like, as soon as they get popularity, they're allowed to act however they can play a character. They don't have to be real. It's just all entertainment. But at the end of the day, like, those are the beautiful moments when it's like a situation like this happens, man. And I almost feel bad for Drake because the dude, his career really is over. Like, as far as, like, he'll be making money for the rest of his life off of music. He'll be able to make, go on tour and stuff like that. If they don't, let's just have a real conversation. If they don't kill him, because they're saying now they're saying Drake is suing UMG, Universal Music Group, and that's basically his label. The people that gave him $400 million or whatever. So he might not be around too much longer if we having a real conversation, man. Because when you start doing stuff like that, when you start crossing lines and boundaries and breaking certain loyalty, you know what I'm saying, that those weird ass people at the top, you know what I mean, that's their currency, is loyalty. Once you start doing shit like that, like you biting the hand that feeds you, yeah, bro, you might you might end up, you know what I'm saying? You might get whacked. Let's have a real conversation, man. Let's have a real conversation. Drake might not be around too much longer physically. Let's just keep it real. Start doing shit like that. Um, but where he fucked up, he just don't have that energy. He don't have that, like, he didn't that willpower to keep fighting. He came back. His last song was the Heart Part 6, and all these niggas like DJ Academics was saying, "Oh, Kendrick need a bop. Kendrick need a bop. He need a song niggas could shake their ass to." Kendrick came back with the Not Like Us, and then Drake responded with a fucking like a introspective type of song, opposed to a bop. Opposed to, you have to respond like the certain levels of song, you got to respond with the same type of level or frequency of the song. You know what I'm saying? You can't come back with like a song like that. He should have dropped. Drake should have came back. He should have came back with a club song or a song on the same level as Not Like Us. But he came back with that song just basically giving up. And that's what happened. And that's how the whole shit is gonna be remembered, is the dude basically waved the white flag, he threw in a towel. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's just a sign of his personality. The dude he's a, let's just call it what it is, he's a quitter. You know what I'm saying? People over here, like, American niggas, niggas is resilient. Niggas was like, yo, listen, you know what I mean? We fighting until you kill me. If I'm not dead, I'm gonna keep getting back up. You gonna have to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so it's just like he put that song out. He put the Hard Part 6 out, and yeah, I was not. I like the song. I'm gonna keep it a bug with you, bro. This shit is insane. This shit is crazy. And during that whole beef, I like Drake's songs. I liked the Family Matters, the Taylor Made, all the other dumb shit. That shit was stupid. When the songs really started, when they started really rapping, I liked Family Matters and the Heart Part 6 more than I liked the Meet the Grams and the Not Like Us. The Not Like Us song is cool, but I'm an East Coast nigga, man. I'm an East Coast nigga. Like, I just, where I'm from, man, we don't listen like West Coast shit. We don't listen to it. It just don't hit us. It don't resonate like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm an East Coast nigga. My favorite rapper is Biggie. Tupac is a great rapper and everything, but my favorite rapper is Biggie. Like Biggie Smalls, you know what I'm saying? DMX, Jadakiss. I listen to real, like, real rap. I listen to real rap and real lyricism and shit like that. And yeah, not saying that they don't have that over there. Um, you know what I mean? But I'm just over here, bro. Like, unless you from the East Coast, you wouldn't understand. Like, we really don't listen to anything West Coast related. Like, let's have it real. We don't listen to it. It just doesn't resonate with us. The same way it probably, our music over here don't resonate. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine New York drill being played in California. I can't imagine that. You know what I mean? But yeah, this was the worst fall off in rap history. And it's like he can keep putting out music, but that energy and the whole hype behind his music, that magic that he had, or the illusion that he had, is gone. It's gone. And every time he does anything, he looks really bad. He looks silly. He looks goofy, and he just keeps losing these the young niggas call it aura. He keeps losing aura and shit. It don't make any sense, man. But it's crazy, man, because he came in, you know, everybody was clowning him, basically calling him gay and corny. But because of the people he was affiliated with, being brought in, being affiliated with the princes and standing next to Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Somebody as Lil Wayne, see, the thing with Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne is top 5, but he's not in my top 5. Because once again, I'm an East Coast nigga. I'd rather listen somebody like Beanie Siegel resonate with me more than Lil Wayne. Even though, I'm the type of person that I can acknowledge that Lil Wayne is top 5. he might be, you know, 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? But he's not in my top 5, but he is in the top 5. But it's like you stand next to somebody like Lil Wayne, I mean, and then you rap like him. A lot of people don't remember that Lil Wayne, like that Drake used to try to, like, he used to like rap like Lil Wayne. He used to try to sound like him when he was rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of, you know, he was biting off him a little bit. Let's have a real conversation, you know? So when you stand next to somebody like that, I mean, if you don't pop, if you don't, I don't know, like Tyga stood next to Lil Wayne, you know? And Tyga made some, listen, I remember going to the strip club and Tyga, they was constantly playing Tyga. And Tyga was the corniest motherfucker in the world, bro. But he could make a fucking club song. Tyga is the corny, man, Drake is cornier than Tyga. Drake is cornier than Tyga. And Tyga, I remember that first song he had. I'm like, this is the corniest shit known to man, dog. Like, that shit, Tyga's first song was like a humiliation ritual, man. I'm like, this shit is garbage, man. It's terrible. But once again, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. You can stand next to somebody that's deemed in a certain favor, then, you know, if you just stay there and you do what you're supposed to do, that energy will transfer to you. Let's have a real conversation. My top 5 is Biggie, Nas, and in this order: Biggie, Nas, Eminem, DMX, and Jadakiss. I put it in that order. I like niggas that can rap. I like niggas that can do everything. Niggas that can be super lyrical, but can also tell a story. And but also they real, and they can talk about their real life, and they're not pussies. They not scared. They don't care about what people think about them. This guy fucking Eminem was making songs about killing his girlfriend or his baby moms and shit. Niggas say, oh, Eminem don't make songs niggas can relate to. I don't know what every nigga out here want to fucking do something dirty to, you know what I'm saying? Every nigga out here want to fucking delete their baby moms and shit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know? So I don't know. But that's my top 5, man. It's a lot of motherfuckers that can't go bar for bar with those individuals, you know what I'm saying? And when I was listening to the Kendrick album, it's just like, I like the beats a lot, but what really irritated me about the Kendrick album, and what's really irritated me since his first album, which was, I feel like Good Kid, Mad City is the only real Kendrick album that I could put on and listen to from the beginning to end. I mean, that's one of my top 5 albums. I used to listen to Good Kid, Mad City literally all day for like a whole year. I used to every time I got in my car, from the first track, that's it. I didn't touch the shit. I listened to that shit for a whole year, man. You know what I mean? And I feel like Kendrick never been the same. With this new album, it's like I feel like he's jabbing. You know, if we compare it to boxing, I feel like he's just jabbing, lyrically just jabbing you to death, and then he'll hit you with like a light haymaker. But at no point in time in that entire album is there a fucking Tank Davis uppercut. At no point in time. Like, I'm listening to this the song that sounds like the One Mic song by Nas, man, and I'm just like, damn, it just made me realize how much better the One Mic song was, because it was more build up in the One Mic song, you know, and it was just more, the song Nas's One Mic was just more impactful. You know what I mean? Um, it's as simple as that. It was just more impactful, it was more, and it was bigger, you know what I mean? Yeah, his pocket. I mean, if it is what it is, man. It's subjective. It really, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really where you come from and how you grew up and your POV when it comes to having who your number one rapper is. Like I said, my number one rapper is based on my personality. You know what I'm saying? I'm laid back. I'm a storyteller type of rapper myself. Over here, we get we it was when I was growing up on the East Coast. It's just a super heavy emphasis on clothing, you know what I mean? Not this gay shit they call fashion now, but just be getting fresh, you know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, they call it getting fresh. You know what I'm saying? So that mean that you come out the house, you don't have a crease on your shoes is spotless, you don't have a crease on them. You know what I'm saying? You got some clean ass fucking clean ass pants on, whatever, a clean ass shirt, you know what I'm saying? And whatever, you just get fresh, you know what I'm saying? Um, you smell good, you look good, you don't look crazy, you know what I mean? So where I grew up at, it was about getting fresh. So I gravitate towards, and it was just about being like masculine. The reason why Tupac's not I love Tupac. I've listened to every single Tupac album ever. I love Tupac, but he's not. That's just not my character. He's not my personality. Tupac is super emotional. So at the same time, that's what makes him great. But at the same time, that's what separates my personality from his, because I'm not as emotional as like a Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as I am, but I'm not. I am like internally. He was like externally super emotional, spitting at motherfuckers, always like, uh uh the what are his antics and stuff like that. I don't carry myself like that. So I can understand why people, it just comes down to your personality, who's your favorite artist, in my opinion. People are gonna gravitate towards people that share the same characteristics as them. You know what I'm saying? First, and then I feel like comes the music. Let's have a real conversation. It's people that don't know a damn thing about Donald Trump, but they feel like, they might have similar personalities or he makes them feel a certain way. So that's why they vote for him. You know what I'm saying? Um, he said it's pro blackness, but at the same time, it's like, you gotta be careful, because it's like you got reality, you got perception, you got narrative, and you got truth. This whole like you can't. When I think of pro black, right? Follow me here. I think of now I can't think of his fucking name. The dude, the doctor, the black guy that goes on the Breakfast Club and he breaks down. He did the Powernomics. He always on there with Boyce Watkins. I can't remember his fucking name, but when I think about like a black power and pushing like black progression and sovereignty, I can't remember his name, but nah, not him. He's always on there with Boyce Watkins. He's always on there with Boyce Watkins. And then he wrote a book called like Powernomics and shit. So Claude Anderson, thank you. So when I think of black power and stuff like that, I don't think of a nigga like Tupac running around, talking about all this, part of my French, nigger shit. I don't think of that. I don't think of that. You know what I'm saying? I respect the stories he tells and his relatability, but at the same time, at the end of the day, Tupac didn't offer any solutions. And with all the millions of dollars he made, he didn't build anything for black people. So when I think of the honest truth is that was a narrative. That was a narrative. And if we going deeper, if we going into some conspiracy theory shit, right? If we going into some conspiracy shit, I just feel like the intelligence agencies, you know what I'm saying, because the entertainment is just a arm, a propaganda arm of the intelligence agency, the CIA, and all of this shit. I feel like they just use Tupac's influence against him. I feel like they used his influence against him and his antics against him. And he could have been, he could have been a great fucking a great he could have a great impact on black sovereignty. You know what I'm saying? But he was just worried about fucking niggas' wives and shit. He was just worried about fucking niggas' wives and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I ain't shit. I'm not one of these people that claim to know everything, but I'm about I'm solution oriented. So we not gonna do. I don't do the whole narrative shit. We tell the truth, man. It's as simple as that. We don't live in narrative. Like when you turn on fucking ESPN and they telling you LeBron James is the GOAT, we don't do that. We don't live in that. We don't live in that fake ass fairy tale world, delusional paradigm. No, we live in the fucking truth, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of people. Listen, bro. That's once you start living in truth, you're gonna realize, damn, it's lonely than a motherfucker out here, man. It's lonely than a motherfucker out here, man. Once you start living in that raw truth, man. No diddy. Let's have a real conversation. So this guy, man, this guy Drake, and I kind of said it a couple months ago, but it's just like I always wanted. It's just so funny because I've wanted Kendrick to like the way DMX just went on an interview and was like, I hate everything about this nigga Drake. I was like, I've been waiting for Kendrick to do that for years. I'm like, for years. You could have ended this dude's career years ago. Before, you know what I'm saying? Before the braids, before all this other goofy shit. Let's have a real conversation. He could have killed his career years ago. And I'm like, why did Kendrick wait so long? But the way that Kendrick did it, just calling a dude a pedo, and I'm like, in my opinion, like, is the dude a weirdo? Is Drake a weirdo? Hell yeah, when it comes to like these younger girls and shit like that. But is he a pedo? I wouldn't say he's a pedo. I would say Michael Jackson is a pedo because he was sleeping in a bed with little kids, little stranger niggas. Yeah, he a pedo. But do we have any confirmation that Drake was sleeping in the same bed as little girls and little boys? I haven't heard anything. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. So it's like I'm just that type of person. I'm an honest fucking person. You know? If you're gonna kill a nigga in this rap shit, be honorable about it. Be fair. Kill him with facts. Don't kill him with tea. Hello, gay. Kill a nigga with facts. Don't kill him with tea. Don't make that whole shit was a shade room battle. It was a shade room rap battle. It was fucking gross. And I wanted Kendrick to kill him on lyricism and authenticity. Authenticity. You know what I'm saying? He said Epstein a pedo. Epstein was convicted. He said, is Jay-Z in your top five? Nah, Jay-Z's not in my top five because and here's the thing. Jay-Z. I've listened to every Jay-Z album. Jay-Z is top five. I think if we didn't have a Jay-Z, we wouldn't even have. If we didn't have a Jay-Z, we wouldn't have. Like, I think Kendrick used to rap like. Kendrick said one of his big influences was DMX, but Kendrick, I think I used to hear like old Kendrick, and he used to sound kind of like Jay-Z. And that's what happens when you do this shit. If you make music and stuff like that, in the beginning, you're going to sound like the people that you're inspired by. And then hopefully you find your own sound. You find a sound that's completely unique to yourself. But that comes with just constantly fucking, you know what I'm saying, being dedicated to your craft, man. You know what I mean? I think Jay-Z is top five. I think Jay-Z is top five. I think Jay-Z is top five. Is he in my top five? No. But like as far as the impact in rap and hip hop culture, yeah, Jay-Z is top 5. Is he in my top 5? No. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a real conversation. Eminem is definitely top 5, man. Eminem is in my top 5. Let's have a real conversation, man. I fuck with it because I'm a criminal, nigga. What? What? That nigga made therapy music, bro. What is you talking about? Now, I don't love every Eminem song. I haven't listened. And I'll be honest with you. I haven't listened to every Eminem album. I listened to his first couple of albums. The new shit, I don't really, yeah. You know what I'm saying? His new shit, I don't really fuck with that. I don't really listen to that shit. But the old Eminem, what? Just the two of us. Come on, man. That shit was hard, bro. That shit was hard, dude. And the nigga can rap his ass off. His rapping ability is crazy. Let's just keep it real, man. You know, just something as simple as that. You think Eminem would have went out if it was Eminem versus Kendrick or a DMX versus Kendrick, you know? These individuals, you think they would have went out like how Drake went out with Kendrick? You think Eminem would have fucking made a Heart Part 6 and just waved the white flag? You know? a nigga would have said, yo, fuck the music shit. Meet me here, nigga. We fighting right now. Fuck the music shit. Okay, you whoop my ass on in the studio. You whoop my ass in the studio. I'm about to whoop your ass outside. That's what a nigga would do. That's what a nigga would do. A nigga would be like, yo, fuck this music shit. Fuck this music shit. A nigga would go over there and shoot up, allegedly. A nigga would go shoot up, Kendrick Lamar tour bus like Lil Wayne. Like Young Thug did Lil Wayne allegedly. Let's have a real conversation. A nigga be like, oh, nah, fuck this music shit. I ain't doing no more rapping. I ain't doing no more rapping. We throwing hands. You know? And it's like, you know, Drake is what, 6 foot? They saying Kendrick is 5'5". So, I mean, in theory, right? You know, in theory, Drake should be able to whoop Kendrick ass, right? So why wouldn't Drake, this is little stuff like this. I mean, like, why didn't he just say, nigga, fuck you, let's fight? Because that's what niggas do. You beat a nigga in basketball one-on-one. Soon as you beat that nigga want to fight. He like, fuck this basketball shit. You beat a nigga in the video game, man. You beat a nigga in fucking WWF. You know what I mean? On Super Nintendo. That nigga ready to fight after, bro. What are you talking about? That's how you know Drake not a nigga, man. Drake not a nigga. Drake lose in the beef, and then he run to the fucking internet and start posting memes and shit. You a weirdo, bro. You wild soft. You wild soft, bro. This whole ass nigga Reek, man. I swear, man. This nigga be in his fee-fees, boy. This nigga be in his fee-fees, boy. J. Cole is just, he wild. He got that disease, that corny nigga disease, man. He's corny, man. Kendrick was always better. Kendrick was always just, he had more edge, you know what I mean? He had more depth and personality than J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? Only thing I like about J. Cole, he has a good rapping voice. But J. Cole is, he's just slightly above an average. He's slightly above being an average rapper. J. Cole never said no shit, in my opinion, to me that I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, I listen to everything. I listen to battle rap. I listen to a lot of different shit. Like, I think in like battle rap, I listen to some of these people, like a Murda Mook or like a K Shine or a Loaded Lux. I'm like, all of them dudes is way better than J. Cole. And I say that, and I'm making this comparison based off lyricism. They're saying that J. Cole is in the big three, but his music is just like, it's slightly above the average lyrical rapper. It's not like, you know, I'm listening to the Kendrick. Kendrick is like DEFCON 5, bro. The Kendrick, if you and most people, the problem with music is a lot of people that's listening to this music, they can't rap themselves. They can't rap. If these people that's on these podcasts and shit, if they made a fucking song, okay? If they made a song, niggas would be like, this is fucking dookie water, nigga. This is dog shit. Ew. Niggas would throw, when you got acid reflux and you throw up in your mouth a little bit and shit when you in the middle of the night, that's how niggas would feel if they listen to these podcasters. Niggas got Joe Budden up respectfully, but I can't listen to a Joe Budden song. I couldn't listen to a Joe Budden song all the way through. And somehow he's one of the biggest podcasters when it comes to hip hop in the world right now. I can't even listen to a Joe Budden song all the way through. His voice just irritates my soul. The way he rap, I can't get it. You got Academics. Academics came out with a rap music video. I mean, it was a humiliation ritual. It was a voluntary humiliation ritual. But I just don't get it. I don't get it, man. These dudes can't make music themselves, but somehow the whole world is looking to these people to break the music down. So I'm listening to the Kendrick shit as a writer and a poet and a rapper my damn self, and people actually like my music. It's not like I'm basura. It's not like I'm trash. And but I'm definitely not the best. I would any day I would say Kendrick is better than me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm listening to his music and I'm like, he could his music, his songs could be more impactful. His lyrics could be more impactful. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not, but I'm breaking down his rhyming patterns. I'm breaking down how he's attacking these stories that he's telling in these songs. And I'm like, it's beautiful. It's poetry. But it's not, you know what I mean? It's not, it's really not, it's more poetry than it is rap. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? It's more poetry than rap. That's my opinion. I'm listening to the Reincarnated song and it really irritated me because I'm like, that beat is fire. That Reincarnated beat is fucking fire. I don't know what sample it's from. I think it's from a Tupac song or whatever. But that beat is fucking like, Lord have mercy, bro. I would love to hear a cipher of niggas on that beat. That beat is retarded. But then he starts to tell the stories of the people, and I'm just like, I lost interest because I'm just like, you could have made this, I just feel like, even though he told a great story on that beat, I feel like he let the beat down. I feel like that beat could have been a bigger song. That beat could have, if he just told a different story or whatever, that beat could have been made into a bigger song. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's always about the song. It's about the song. When you're a writer, you understand, okay, I might want to talk about this, but I'm not going to do it. If I talk about this on this beat, I'm not going to do the beat justice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to talk about something else. You know what I mean? Because that beat was fucking fire, bro. He said the game is fucking... The game is kind of... The game is kind of... 3 people on the song. Tupac, man. All has great song. Yeah, Loaded Lux. I'd say top 5. Yeah, I'd say Loaded Lux is top 5. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that album didn't, in my opinion, it didn't have any uppercuts. He had great lyricism, great storytelling, great beats, but it didn't have any moments where I was like, holy shit. That One Mic song could have been big. It could have been every song. I'm just like, You know, it could have been. I feel like one of the judges on one of these food competition shows where I'm like, this was great, but you needed a little bit more salt, or you needed a little more pepper, or you needed more texture. You know, that's or you needed some more spice. That's what I feel like a lot of the songs needed. They needed, you know what I'm saying? They needed a little more spice in it. Let's have a real conversation, man. You know, and I feel like that too. I feel like Kendrick just be Kendrick. You know, he Kendrick don't be. When I listen to a DMX, bro, I feel like DMX is like putting his heart and soul and like everything into his music. You know what I mean? And when I've been listening to Kendrick, it just feel like, you know, it just feel like he just like somewhat semi fucking around. Um, Not really like just going ultra instinct. You know what I mean? And just, you know, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like, and not necessarily it's nothing wrong with it, but he definitely dumbed down himself on this album. He dumbed himself down because that's what these people call for. You know, in my personal experience, I think I've become, it's always gonna be inside me, pause, to be like a poet and stuff like that, like a super deep writer. But it's like once I started rapping, when I transitioned from writing poetry to rapping, yo, I dumbed down my shit. I had to dumb down. You dumb down your entire way of thinking, and that's when you start to, you know what I mean. That's when you start to fall off. I had to dumb down my entire way of thinking because in my mind I'm thinking some shit super intricate. You know what I mean? But it's like I can't. I gotta. It has to be digestible. Pause. What you're saying. So like going back to that reincarnated song, I was just like, okay, this is cool. I appreciate the storytelling as a writer myself, as somebody that when you hear a song, those are the things that are gonna make you want to go back and research it and shit. Who was he talking about? But the song just wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't catchy enough, and it didn't hit, and it wasn't important enough for me to go back and do any research. I was just like, okay, I guess he's talking about a dude in the beginning in the first verse, and then he's talking about a female in the second verse, and then I guess he's talking about himself in the third verse. Okay. And I guess he's having a conversation with God. Okay. Like it didn't smack me across my fucking face and be like, oh shit, it didn't do it. It didn't do it. Like when I'm listening to the DMX song, once again, it made me realize how great listening to Kendrick, and he's doing these odes to artists that artists did other songs, and I'm like, it's just making me realize how much just slightly better these other artists are than Kendrick, making me realize, damn, Nas is better than Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Damn, DMX was better than Kendrick. Like when DMX did that song when he was talking to the devil and shit. That shit was hard in a motherfucker. You put that shit on right now. That shit was hard as hell. And you can see in real life that nigga was fucked up. He was struggling. He was fucked up. The nigga sat up in the damn tub, covered in that something. What kind of blood was it? Was it goat blood or some animal blood? You know what I'm saying? He sat up there covered in that fucking blood in the tub. He know he sold his soul, and he was struggling with it ever, you know what I'm saying, ever since. You know, and also, you know, doing cocaine, getting addicted to the drugs and shit too. But you can see it, man. You can see it. He was fucked up. So when he can't, so in the music, he put that all in the music, man, and that's the whole point of music, man. Whole point of music, it wasn't about fucking money, these fucking nigga trinkets and shit. How many diamonds you got in this bullshit? It was about putting your soul into the music and telling your story. That's what I grew up on. I couldn't imagine growing up in fucking I couldn't imagine being born in today's world, and the only reason why people is making music is because they just want to be rich. It was never about money. It was never about fucking money, bro. It was about motherfuckers expressing their individuality. Now these idiots out here, all they want to do is just make these songs for the caption on social media. I'm so sick of this shit, man. The most annoying shit about music now is when a nigga drop a song and then you see all these brain dead sheep zombie NPCs on Instagram uh taking like a bar from the song and using it as a caption. I'm like, you such a fucking loser. Make your own captions. You such a fucking brain dead zombie. You can't even create your own bar or create your own caption. Fucking losers, man. It's just a bunch of loser ass people out here, bro. Let's have a real conversation, man. Yeah, but it's like you can't. It like rapping is a form of that, but it's like it's different. It's still different. It's certain words like it's certain. Okay, so in a poem, I might use the word conundrum. Now, if you use the word conundrum on a Nelly beat, okay, if Nelly used the word conundrum, niggas gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?" Let's have a real conversation. It's a certain, when you writing a poem, or like a real like a song like Adele would sing or some shit like that, like a super high quality song, like nigga rap. Let's have a real conversation, bro. Yes, there are rappers out there that are super lyrical and they can rap any word and make it fire. But for the most part, you turn on the radio, is what I'm saying. You turn on the radio and you got my pussy pink and my booty hole shit brown. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. If you want to appeal to the masses, you can't use words that have more than 2 syllables. Let's have a real conversation. If you're using words that have more than 2 syllables, nigga, my man, I ain't trying to hear all this fucking shit, man. I ain't trying to hear all this shit. Let's have a real conversation, man. And it's only gonna get worse. Because the conversation that nobody is talking about and people probably don't want to have is, man, if they can do Drake the way they just did him after fucking making the industry how much money, okay? Drake made the industry how much money the last 10 years? And he was able to carry on that facade for that long, which is insane. Imagine how they gonna do Kendrick. Imagine how they gonna do Kendrick. This whole Kendrick shit is cool right now. 5 years from now, bro, let's just keep it a buck. 5 years from now, I don't think and I say it right now, I think it's I think 5 years from now niggas gonna turn their back on Kendrick. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do him the same way. They gonna do Kendrick the same way. That's why it's like you gotta be smarter. You gotta be smarter than the game itself. You gotta know when to fucking just. You gotta have a plan, like, to when to leave and when to be done with this shit. That's why, like, if I was a rapper or something like that, I would come in the game, make my, introduce myself as an artist, whatever. But then I would just branch out into other stuff, like how Jay-Z did, or like 50 Cent and stuff like that. Branch out into other stuff. You don't have to just do one thing your entire life. You don't have to just be a fucking rapper your whole life. You can branch out and do other stuff. That's not what life is supposed to be intended to be about. You're supposed to go out into the world and you're supposed to master a lot of different abilities. Let's have a real conversation. So that's the video. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Appreciate everybody chiming in on the conversation. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, if you're not from the West Coast, it's just really hard. It's just really hard to relate to some of this new Kendrick music, and it's really just hard to care because it's like, you know, it's out of sight, out of mind. I've never even been to California my entire life. I want to go. I've always felt like I belonged in, like, you know, California, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But I just never been there, so it's hard to give a damn. It's hard. It's just out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? You feel me? But there will be some, you know, and then you got the Lil Wayne and Drake situation, and none of these people, none of these like Nicki Minaj. Where's Nicki Minaj at coming to defend Drake? Where's the Young Money coming to defend Drake? And it shows you a lot about, you know, his personality potentially. Where's all these people coming to defend Drake? All the rappers he did songs with, all the people in his own little crew, record label, whatever. Where's his people at coming to defend him? Let's just keep it real. So maybe behind the scenes, like, a lot of people don't fuck with him based on maybe his own actions. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's just so important to, and it's not guaranteed, but that's why it's just so important to be honorable. Let's have a real conversation. To put people, when you are in that position to help people, if you walking down the street, you see a nigga on the side of the fucking, you know, laid out on the damn sidewalk, get a nigga $20. Get a nigga $20. You see, if you a Drake and you see these artists is fucking out here starving, this is what they want to do. They not out here robbing people, shooting people, killing people. Get a nigga an opportunity. And Drake did a lot of songs with niggas, you know what I'm saying? But it was his situation. It was kind of like he was using niggas for street credibility or whatever. You know what I mean? Let's have a real conversation. Because you see that, and the proof is when, as soon as he started beefing with Kendrick, the first thing he said was, or as soon as niggas, you know what I'm saying, said something about him, he was like, "Oh, I made y'all niggas." He took that route, saying y'all niggas wouldn't be shit without me. He went full fucking Dave Chappelle, man. He went full. I never should have gave y'all niggas money. You know. So he's out of here, man. He's done. He's done. I'm over here trying to figure out, like, what he could even do. Because his music, and not saying that nobody cares about his music anymore, but it's just not, the magic is not behind it. The magic or that illusion isn't behind it anymore. It's as simple as that. He put out a song, and it's just not doing the same numbers that they used to. You know? And for him, that's a failure. I don't understand why I'm just sitting here in my fucking car and these people is fucking staring at me. I'm over here minding my fucking business. Every nigga in this car that just pulled up stared at me. I fucking hate coming outside, dog. I be wanting to punch people right in between their fucking eyes, dog. Fuck is you looking at? Because where I'm from, if you stare at somebody for longer than 3 seconds, you liable to get punched in your fucking between the eyes, bro. So fucking annoying, man. It's like I feel like I'm Jesus or something down here in this realm. Like, what the fuck is you looking at? You know? It's annoying, man. Fuck do you want? I can pull my dick out if you like. If you like. Okay? Jesus Christ. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't shave, so my nuts are a little hairy right now. But if you'd like to gag on my cock, just let me know. Just communicate. Fucking bozo. So sick of people staring at motherfuckers, man. And as soon as you say that, nothing. Nothing. Sup, nigga? Nothing. Hate coming outside, bro. I be putting myself on punishment, bro. I be in the house as much as possible. I be putting myself on punishment. Hate going outside, man. Yeah, this dude is cooked, man. Like I said, I be trying to think of ways. I'm trying to figure out what can he do. Where's the review? Where's the reverse Uno card? Is there anything this nigga can do to bounce back or level out? Because right now he just keep going. It's just like, dude, every single time he does anything, he speaks or anything, he just gets like his stock just goes down and down and down and down. Even if he comes out with a good song, even if we come Drake fucking Kendrick didn't put this motherfucking he didn't put this West Coast black magic on this nigga to where no matter what Drake does, no matter what he does, he gets clowned. I'm like, oh shit. This shit is crazy. I don't know what the nigga can do, man. I don't know. The nigga was playing basketball in his house or wherever the fuck against OV Ho. And they had these jerseys and shit. He had his shirt tucked in. I'm like, this is exactly what I'm saying. Niggas don't play basketball with their shirts tucked in with their homies. You're weird. You weird. I go play basketball. I fucking go play basketball at this one place. And they do this thing where like they make you wear a certain color shirt or whatever. I'm like, nigga, I'm wearing the shirt that I fucking came in. I'm not putting on another shirt. The fuck is wrong with y'all? This nigga out here having he over here playing casual pickup ball in fucking OV Ho jerseys with a referee. They playing half court with a referee. And every time he shoot the ball, he wide open. Every time he shoot the ball, he wide open. Nobody playing defense. That's what I'm saying. Everything about this nigga is corny. When I look at the rappers that I grew up listening to, they around some they in settings that I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. This person, based on how this person present themselves, when you see him in real life, they in a setting that makes sense. Time I fucking see this mob boss or whatever, he's up here surrounded by the weirdest fucking people on the fucking internet. Okay, on the song, he got this like he got these terrifying lyrics and shit. But then when you hear him speak, he sounds so delicate, and his wrists are so flexible, and it's insane. It's insane, bro. It's insane, bro. And I think where Drake fucked up was going back and forth. He should have never went back and forth with Kendrick. And also, he should have went into other stuff. Go back into acting, go like do some movies and shit. Get into other shit. Find other things in life that matter to you, that mean something to you. You know what I'm saying? The dude about to be 40 years old rapping, bro. I think he's 37 or 38 years old, man. That shit is corny, bro. Yeah, yes. And I'm in a parking lot. Apparently, you've never sat in a parking lot. This guy, this guy doesn't go to parking lots. Yeah, I'm sitting in my car in a parking lot, making a video on YouTube. Yes. Man, that was a genius observation. Oh my God. Give this nigga all the cookies. Give him all the cookies. I said that from the very beginning. I said because he came out, I forget, but with the tailor made, he was like Drake was playing around. He was fucking around. You know what I'm saying? And I said, this is why you're gonna lose. Cause he kept saying, go ahead, Kendrick. He was like, go ahead, Kendrick, drop. We waiting for you. And I was like, see, that's how you know he not a real rapping ass nigga. A real rapper is trying to, the first song they put out, they're trying to end your career. The very first song. It ain't no fucking patty cake shit, nigga. It ain't no, come on, we waiting for you. No. Kendrick is not somebody you play that game with, you dumbass nigga. You found out the hard way. His dumbass found out the hard way. You idiots. What are you talking about? I said that mad long ago. I was like, that's where you that was strike number one. That's where you fucked up, bro. Your first song should have been retarded. His first song should have went retarded. Because that's how you set the tone. It's like when you watch, I just compare everything to basketball because I watch basketball, or at least I used to. But the very first game when niggas play, like in the finals or some shit, it's called setting the tone. The first game, you want to fucking beat these niggas by 50 so that you set the tone mentally, not only physically, but mentally. So you make them people feel like, not only them feel like your opponent feel like they can't beat you. Like, oh shit, these niggas whooped our ass. But the audience, you make the audience, you get like kind of like the you kind of like get the audience, persuade the audience to feel like that as well. Like, oh, it's over. I'm changing my bets right now. Let's have a real conversation. Dumbass nigga. That's where he fucked up. Now look at him. He went from saying, we waiting for you, Kendrick, to now, don't nobody even want to hear this nigga. To now, nobody even want to hear what Drake got to say, bro. So that's where you fucked up. That's number one. Thought he was untouchable. Yeah, after Pusha T. Yep. And that's just so crazy because it's like, bro, Pusha T, in my opinion, the Pusha T Drake diss is better than Not Like Us and Meet the Grams because it was factual. It was factual. Kendrick came out and said Drake got a daughter. It still hasn't been confirmed. It still hasn't been confirmed. And he called him a pedo. Still hasn't been confirmed, right? But when Pusha T came out, everything he said was immediately confirmed. So not only did he fucking kill him, like, you know, in the booth, he killed him in real life. It's over. But once again, this world is a popularity contest. This whole fucking dumbass world is a popularity contest. So if you got a person that's not as popular telling the truth about somebody that's more popular than them, a couple people like, oh, but nobody cares. But once you get two people that's basically on the same level or real close to being on the same level of popularity, then now everybody then it can make a difference. But it's just so stupid. Niggas been saying Drake is corny and fake forever. Meet the Grams, it's like, it's a good, once again, you know what I mean? It's like an asterisk next to every fucking song that I listen to with Kendrick because I'm just like, bro, you know, it's not, a lot of his songs, man, I feel like they could be perfect, but he's just missing a mark. If the Meet the Grams, if Drake really, if it was confirmed that Drake had a daughter that he was hiding, and he was really like, it was really some information that came out that confirmed he was a pedo, like he was doing some Michael Jackson shit, laying in beds with little kids and shit, then the Meet the Grams song might be one of the greatest diss tracks in the history of rap. But that's the difference. It's like a line here where it's like that separates it from being tea and being factual, you know? And until it's confirmed, until those lyrics are confirmed, that shit is tea. And real niggas don't fuck with tea. Real niggas we don't sip tea, man. Let's have a real conversation. You know? Um I I like it's just so it's I get it, bro. I get it. I get it. The girl was 17. But it's like, is he a pedo for that? Is he really a pedo for that? I'm genuinely asking. Because the 17-year-old girls that seek out dudes, there's 17-year-old girls that date dudes that are 30. That they go seek them out or they look for them. Is the fucking girl is those 17-year-old girls like reverse pedos? Are they like bro? I remember being in high school and every fucking girl in high school, for the most part, they wanted like older guys. You had the girls that was in relationships with dudes their age, and then the other girls just wanted a dude that was either a senior or in college. This is real life. That's why it be girls out here, bro. It be girls out here, bro, barely 18 years old, talking to niggas in their 30s, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think with me, because I don't know if he was in his 30s or he was in his 20s when he kissed that girl on stage. I think with me, in my honest opinion, I think if he had sex with that 17-year-old girl, then I would give you the pedo badge. I would give it. I'd be like, okay, he a pedo. But because it was only a kiss, then I think, because it's just my brain is just like, I'm factoring so much shit, bro. And I'm like, all right, he kissed the bitch. He's a weirdo. He's a creep. I give you a creep. He's a creep. But I can't call it, me personally, I'm going to just be honest. 17, not 16, not 15, not 14, not 13. 17, the bitch birthday could have been the next day, dog. Now let me think about it if it was my daughter. If a 30-year-old kissed my daughter that was 17. I wouldn't think shit. I would just hurt the nigga. Listen, and I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying in my opinion, I can't call a dude a pedo for just kissing a chick. Now, if he has sex with her, then I call him a pedo. But I can't in my brain because I know, dude, like, our parents are fucking, like, if that's the case, bro, our parents are fucking pedos. If that's the case, a lot of our parents are fucking pedophiles, bro. A lot of our grandparents are pedophiles. Because motherfuckers might be 5, 10, 15 years older than each other, man. Let's have a real conversation. A lot of our grandparents might be 5 to 10, 15 years older than each other, man. So you know some freaky deaky shit was going on, man. So I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the big picture. I'm not just really looking at him. I'm looking at the entire context, to be honest with you, bro. That's just me. That's just my opinion. And it's like, and then when we talk about And that's my opinion from like a moral stance. And then if we talk about the state, bro, the age of 16 is legal. So I'm 33 years old. I can legally kiss a 16-year-old bitch in the fucking mouth and it be perfectly legal. So would you be mad at me or would you be mad at the state? You should be mad at the state because they made that shit legal. I'm just having like a legal conversation right now. Would I kiss a 16-year-old bitch in the mouth right now? Fuck no. But that's how shit is set up. And what a lot of people don't realize is you see all the propaganda going on out here. You see this shit called MAPS, minor attracted persons. They didn't rebranded the image of what a pedo is. They call them minor attracted persons now. So they're trying to normalize pedo activity. They're trying to normalize it. Let's have a real conversation. He said there's a 12-year difference between Jay-Z and Beyonce. I heard they met when she was underage. Let's have a real conversation. I heard they met when she was underage. Can I confirm it? No. Do I give a fuck? No, I don't care about them people. I don't care about them people. You know what I'm saying? But it's just two different conversations happening at the same time. A legal one and a moral one. Morally, would I do it? No. Legally, can I do it? Yes. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And that's just that's the difference in people. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. People that like they have those morals on them and they say, you know what, even though I can legally participate in certain stuff, I'm not gonna do it. Or the people that say, yo, this is legal. Let's have a real conversation. You know? Jay-Z a freaky ass nigga. Allegedly. Jay-Z a freaky ass nigga. All of them. Everyone in Hollywood. Hollyweird. They all freaky ass niggas. They 69 guys. They 69 guys. Let's have a real conversation. You feel me? You feel me? But I feel like, you know, that's just my opinion on that. If he would have fucked the chick, I'd call him a pedo all day long. But because he only kissed her, I'm like, okay, bro. All right. You know what I'm saying? Am I saying somebody is wrong if they call him a pedo? Absolutely not. I'm not saying they wrong. I'm not saying they wrong at all. But I'm saying that Michael Jackson was sleeping in bed with little boys and shit. Michael Jackson was sleeping in bed with like what, 5-year-olds and shit? Can somebody please confirm this? With like little motherfuckers and shit. And ain't nobody... And niggas defend him to this day. Niggas sit up here and say the FBI did an investigation on him and they never found him guilty. Nigga, he was sleeping in bed with little boys. What are we talking about? So if a dude is 18, and he kisses a 17-year-old, is that crazy? Is that what you saying? Is that what you saying? Because that's really more just like a moral thing. That's just more of a moral thing. Because that's legal. You know what I'm saying? He married when only 15. Yeah, I heard something about the parents gave him permission or some shit. Her Aaliyah's parents sold her out, man. They sold her to the game. Okay. Are you a girl? Kinda. Are you a girl? You gotta be a girl. Cause I know a lot of girls just that's how they go. They go off of emotions and shit like that. I'm gonna be honest with you, dudes don't think like that. If a dude is 18, and he dating a 17-year-old girl. He not thinking like that. He like, bitch, we want. He like, next year you'll be 18, I'll be 19, bitch. Dudes don't think like that. You gotta be a girl, right? Dude, I got the song ready, man. It's just I'm tired all the time, man. I got 100 songs in my fucking phone ready to record right now. I'm just tired all the time. And then when I'm not tired, I'm at work. Knew you was a girl. My ex would talk like that. My ex would talk like that. My ex would be like, my ex would be like, she's like, would you date an 18-year-old girl? And I said, yeah, the bitch is legal, and that pussy is low mileage. Well, hopefully, God willing, not these days. Not at the post 16 and pregnant era is going on. But yeah, hell yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's legal, right? Hugh Hefner did it, right? Yeah, yeah. And she's like, well, that's disgusting. I'm like, well, that's also your opinion. That's your opinion. But yeah, I'm 33. Would I smash an 18-year-old? Hell yeah. The fuck? Nigga, what? That's like asking a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Would you rather buy some Air Force Ones at the Goodwill, or would you rather buy them at Foot Locker? Nigga, I'm going to Foot Locker. The fuck? Let's have a real conversation. He said nasty as fuck. Hey, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. If I was 18, yeah, I would fuck with a girl that was 17. I'm being very specific right now. If I was 18, yes, I will fuck with a chick that's 17. If I'm 33, no, I'm not fucking with a chick that's 17. It's wrong. And if you walking around outside, niggas gonna be looking at you crazy. Just like how, bro, you know how I got a friend, like I became friends with this older lady. She's like in her mid 60s, right? This true story. I became friends with an older lady, and she's like in her mid 60s. I would see her walking around town, and she looked like she was fucking homeless. Mind you, she's like 65. So I would say, yo, you need a ride to the grocery store or wherever the fuck you going? And she'd be like, okay, thank you. Because I've been homeless before, and I've had so many people just drive right fucking past me. So I'm the person that stops now. I'm the person that stops and picks up strangers now. So long story short, we became friends. But when we go out, like we'll go to Walmart or go to the grocery store, and everybody is so judgmental. I can read, and I'm an empath as well. So these people is looking at me, and then they looking at her, and then they looking at me, and they like, are they fucking? Let's have a real conversation. You know what I mean? They looking at me like, is she his sugar mama, or is he taking advantage of her? Are they fucking? Or it's just like, to the point where it's like, I kind of really don't like being around that bitch in public. Tired of that shit, So it's the same thing. You walking around with a fucking 17-year-old, underdeveloped human being, people gonna be looking at you like you crazy. They be like, what the fuck is going on? Should we call somebody? Let's have a real conversation. But yeah, I don't give a fuck if I'm 70 years old. 18-year-old bitches is getting the dick work. They are getting dick all up in them. I don't give a damn. That's what I'm saying. You said a lot of older niggas prefer younger girls. That's how it's always been. And a lot of younger girls prefer older guys. It's like this weird ass, like, once again, that's the logic, that's the reality. Young girls prefer older guys. But it's this weird ass emotional conversation. It's this weird ass emotional conversation where people acting like that's not the reality. So we don't acknowledge people that's in their fifis. We don't acknowledge people that's in their emotions, nigga. It's a real world out here. You can live in your delusion. It's a real world out here. Look at all of these little ass girls on fucking look at, oh, he set up a PDF. That's cute. Look at all of these girls that can't wait to turn 18 so they can join OnlyFans, so dudes that are 30 and 40 and 50 years old can support their entire life financially. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? These little ass young girls can't wait to be able can't wait to be able to utilize older men financially or take advantage of older men financially. It's just the stupidest shit ever. But they don't have no accountability. You know how many fucking girls when I was in high school and shit that was talking to like nigga. I'm like, you talking to who? Niggas that was in college or grown ass men, and nobody cared. Nobody cared, bro. Nobody cared. I don't give a fuck if people see. I don't know who the fuck this is. I don't give a fuck who agree with me or not. You don't even have to watch this video. I don't care, respectfully, about you or how you feel. I like when people disagree with me. I don't trust people that agree with everything I say, to be honest with you. You know? But I definitely don't give a fuck about what nobody think. That's how I know you never been on my channel. Let's have a real conversation. I live in reality, man. I live in reality. These niggas live in their own delusional paradigms, made up worlds, versions of worlds in their head. I live in reality. These are things that I've experienced and seen with my own eyes. It takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. That 17-year-old girl wants to fuck with a nigga that's 30 years old. Why? I don't know. And the 30-year-old dude wants to fuck with the 17-year-old girl. Why? I don't know. All I'm saying is, this is what I've seen. So what am I saying that's wrong? So what am I saying that's wrong? Like if I see a fat niggas love cake. Let's have a real conversation. I see a fat nigga eating cake. Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with me saying fat niggas love cake, man? I don't understand. I don't get it. In a Crown Vic with rims. I'm telling you, man. You know, people hate reality, man. This is what it is. I don't attach emotions to reality, man. It is what it is. This is what's going on in the world, man. This is what's going on in the world. It is what it is. You ain't about to do nothing about it. You ain't about to go hunt. See, this is the thing that killed me. It's called fake outrage. Y'all niggas that want to be fucking call somebody a pedophile, you ain't about to go do nothing about nothing. You not about to go hunting no pedophiles. So shut the fuck up. Yeah. You not about to go put belt to ass to no pedos. So shut the fuck up. You not about to, if a 30-year-old dude pull up on a 17-year-old to pick her up right in front of you, A1, right in front of you, you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. You gonna put your head down and look the other way. Ho ass nigga. Let's have a real conversation. It be these people, man. That's why we don't give them no attention. That's why we don't take them seriously, bro. Because you ain't going to do a mother thing. People was clowns, man. People was clowns. Let's have a real conversation, man. I'm the person that's gonna be like, okay, it's what's going on here? I'm the person, right? Right? I'm the person that gotta be like, hey, what's going on here? Bitch, blink twice if everything is everything copacetic. Can you know what I'm saying? I gotta pull out my iPhone and hit the flashlight and start checking IDs and shit. I gotta do that. These people that's so, you know what I mean, judgmental and wanna and quick to call a stranger homonym ad hominems and shit. They ain't gonna, these the people that's gonna talk all this shit. They gonna tell you all this shit. But in real life, they ain't gonna do shit. Let me see your career title. If it don't say PDF Hunter, shut your hoe ass up. Fuck is you talking about? All of these kids being sex trafficked and going missing, and all of these people on the internet, you know what I'm saying, expressing all of this compassion. Nigga, then why don't you take off work? How about you take off work for the whole month and go hunt down some of these PDFs? Nope, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. So miss me with the fake outrage. Miss me with the fake outrage. Let's have a real conversation. Huh? Fuck out of here. Cause I'm the type of person that will really fucking go to jail or die. I'm the type of person I'll really go to jail or I'll fucking die over somebody being violated. These people just type on the internet. These people just type on the internet. If anybody ever did some shit like that around me, come on, man. I'll be on News 12 New Jersey, smiling. We've been saying this on my channel for a long time. All of these people being sex trafficked and all of these people in the comment sections and all of this shit, you know what I'm saying, talking about how evil this world is and how evil Hollywood is and all of this bullshit. And don't nobody take off their job to go do something about it. Don't nobody take off work to go fight crime. They just fight crime from the comment section. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. Sick of y'all hoe ass niggas, man. If Drake is a pedophile, go do something to him. See? It's that easy. It's that simple. But y'all ain't gonna do nothing to Drake. Y'all ain't did nothing to R. Kelly. Y'all ain't do nothing to Michael Jackson. Y'all ain't do nothing to the nigga that lived down the street from you. So shut the fuck up, man. Shut up. Shut up when a real nigga talking. Shut up. Shit. That's that, and that's the just the terrible fucking side effects of social media, man. Motherfuckers just talking all day and ain't doing shit. That's just how social media has destroyed humanity. Niggas be talking. Ain't about to do shit in real life. You feel me? I wish there was a national PDF hunter day. I wish. Same way niggas will celebrate. Look at this world we live in. Niggas will celebrate genocide. On Thursday, everybody is gonna celebrate all of these people, a group of fucking humans that were genocided. These fat ass people in this world, bro, is gonna sit around their dinner tables and just be fat ass pigs and shovel food down their fucking throats and celebrate a day or a time where all of these fucking human beings were genocided and raped and pillaged off their own land. That's what and y'all gonna celebrate that. Y'all gonna celebrate that. But there ain't no fucking national PDF Hunter Day where we all just off of work and we can all just run down. We can all purge. We can all go purge the PDFs in our community. I ain't no national holiday for that. Pedo Purge Day. Why is there no national holiday for that? Why? Why? But you'll celebrate a group of fucking human beings getting murdered. Too real, man. Too real. That's why I don't really like. I come on here and I make videos every now and then, but in real life, I don't even talk, bro. In real life, I don't even talk because I'm too real, man. I'm too fucking real for people. You wouldn't even be able to under fucking stand. You can't even comprehend the patterns of thought. I'm too fucking real, bro. And the shit damn near ruined my fucking life. So anyway, that's the video. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here because now I gotta go be a fucking slave for 8 hours. Okay? So like the video. Once again, you know what I mean? Like this dude, Drake, I don't know what the hell he can do, man. I don't know what the hell he could do. He might have to go to Jesus. All this six God shit, whatever deities he praying to, they don't even have his back anymore. Okay? All right, the nigga be worshiping Saturn and shit, Kronos. Okay, Kronos done turned his back. Kronos is playing not like us. Let's have a real conversation. Man, listen, bro. It's over, man. It's over.